brother used to hide 100.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC East rivals. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Coming up next.
Well, there is a brand new stadium starting to take shape just across the way, but for now, the action is here at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, here in Buffalo, they love their Bills, and for good reason. Their guys, without question, one of the favorites to lift the Lombardi Trophy in Vegas come February.
And you mentioned with good reason, because we know their quarterback is one of the best players in the league, but this is an overall team built to win, especially when we get into the playoffs. Offense, defense, coaching staff, they've been knocking on the door for a while. They want to find their way through and get to the Super Bowl.
Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they come in off an 8-9 record a year ago, a second losing season in the last three. It had to happen sometime. But you said don't pour water on these Pats just yet.
No, not at all. No one should ever do that. Remember, they're always going to be tough for you to crack defensively. Offensively is where they have to make a jump. They've got to start scaring people with some big play weapons on the perimeter.
The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his third season now out of Alabama.
It's a much rockier season for Jones in his second year, and he even had to survive a brief challenge to his starting job. This is a big campaign for the former Rookie of the Year runner-up. He wants to get back to Pro Bowl form in this one.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Jones.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing Jones.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it inside the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now only able to get two here, stopped at the 30.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all
the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try to get things done later.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Running left is Stevenson.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And they need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside of 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Here we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. In motion goes the tight end.
Now here comes the former Patriot. This is Damian Harris.
Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Allen going to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
He's got the hook up with Diggs.
He's on his way across midfield.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 78 yards.
And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Mac Jones and the Patriot offense getting set to go once again. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives as they start again here. We'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9.
Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man open. It's Devontae Parker complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now Jones throwing on first down.
Now a short one to Gesicki.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. From the 33, here's second down and 1.
Back to throw. Jones.
And Parker's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Allen now on first down.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Allen now looks to throw.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Allen to throw once more. Flush to his right.
Shakir hauls it in.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
42 yards.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Jones on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here we go. 11. 21.
On second down, Montgomery. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jones now on first and 10.
He finds Parker.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
A 59-yard attempt.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end.
Okay, Brandon.
So apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get the pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shot.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Throwing now is Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. To
he's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. Left side caught by Diggs. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4. Diggs in motion right.
Here we go.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the Patriots 17-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Harris is in. Touchdown Bills. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And he got it done.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
No run back here for Jones. Touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they take him down. The Bills get to it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now. It's from their end zone. They get it away. Here's Hardy set to return. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, what a second half, the adjustment. Whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was